It is exactly 4 o'clock East African time. Thank you so much for staying with TV47, the home of untold stories. You're just in time for news now with me, George Maringa. Here are the highlights. Among the top stories making headlines at this hour, investigations have commenced in Gitaru village in Kabete constituency after 3 children were burned beyond recognition in a night fire that razed down 8 houses. The Kenya Medical Practitioners, Pharmacists and Dentists Union KMPDU has issued a strike notice. They demand medical interns' salary be addressed. And a section of Njurincheke elders drawn from Meru County has criticized leaders led by Kiraitu Murongi.
Hao wengine ambao wako na mambo yao. Sasa tuko 2025. Na kura tutapiga 2027.
This is after holding a night meeting after current meeting with DP Kindiki. We thank you for choosing TV47 to inform you. We welcome those watching on terrestrial platforms as well as on our social media platforms and YouTube. Grief has engulfed Gitaru village in Kabete constituency in Kiambu County after 3 children were burned beyond recognition. The fire incident, which destroyed at least 8 houses, reportedly broke out at around 9 p.m. last night, claiming the lives of the children aged 3 months, 4 years and 9 years who had been locked inside the house by their mother. Confirming the incident, the Kabete Sub-County Police Commander Anthony Mbogo said an investigation has been launched to establish the cause of the fire. Additionally, Gitaru Ward Representative Jane Vogori has warned parents against leaving their children unattended. The bodies of the 3 children were moved to Thogoto Funeral Home awaiting post-mortem.
Umeweza kuchoma nyumba za mabati za kukodi 8 na ni mkasa umekuwa mbaya sana kwa sababu tumeweza kuwapoteza watoto 3 wa umri wa miaka 5 hadi miezi 6 ambao tumeweza kuwachukua sahi na kupeleka makafasi ambako watalazwa huko tukigojea mipangilio ya mazishi. Ningependa kuomba wazazi zaidi wale wanafanya kazi wakiwa wanabadilishana waache hii muundo ambao wamezoea kwamba wanawaacha watoto wachanga kwa nyumba na wanafungia, kwa sababu kama hii nyumba ingekuwa imefunguliwa kwa nje tungeweza angalau kuokoa hata angalau mtoto mmoja.
Watoto walikuwa wameachwa peke yao na nyumba imefungwa. Kwa hivyo hiyo ndio imeshangia sana kwa sababu nyumba imefungwa. So unaona watoto walikuwa kwa mlango. Wanajaribu kutoka lakini vile wamepata kumefungwa, sasa moto ikawasidi katika kwa mlango na wakaanguka, hapo ndio wamekufia.
Mimi naitwa Josephine Wagoi Gathuru. Tunataka ikuje itufanye hiyo usaidizi tujue ni nini mambo inaendelea.
Sad indeed. The Kenya Medical Practitioners, Pharmacists and Dentists Union KMPDU has issued a 30-day strike notice to the government as they seek to protest over the welfare of medical interns. The strike, set to commence on the 18th of March 2025, will be fueled by weekly protests until the medical interns are posted as per the 2017 CBA rates of 206,000 Kenya shillings and not the 70,000 Kenya shillings proposed by the government.
Union, today, 28th, we're giving government 30 days. 30 days to resolve, to resolve the matter of internship in terms of posting the interns as per the CBA. Otherwise, on 18th of March 2024, we will start a series of weekly demonstrations. But it was very contrary for the minister to come out in the glare summit of health to say that they are going to pay 70,000, which I must say was rejected by the court. And when she says that, it means that he agitates all the doctors in the entire country. We find ourselves back where we were last year.
Consultants just come for consultation. It's clear in the name. We're not disrespecting them. But it is the interns who do the donkey work. It is them who stay in hospitals day in and day out, making sure the hospitals run.
Juja Member of Parliament George Koimburi today morning was forced to flee on a motorbike from the Directorate of Criminal Investigations detectives outside the Kiambu Law Courts. On Wednesday, Koimburi was released on a 200,000 Kenya shillings cash bill, and when he was attending a court hearing for direction on whether he would take a plea on a charge of failing to attend court on numerous dates, he ran away. While confirming the incident, Koimburi's lawyer Ndegwanjiru stated that the MP narrowly escaped abduction just outside the Kiambu Law Courts. The ruling of the case will be on February 25th to determine whether different bond terms would be imposed on the MP.
We were coming for the bail application, which you have done. They are saying that Honorable Koimburi should not be admitted to bail for reasons that are baseless and frivolous and vexatious, but the court has been able to admit him to bail pending a ruling, a substantive ruling on the same matter. And that's why we have him today as a free man. And that's why we are saying that through the use of the law, we shall overcome all these challenges.
The High Court had already released him on bail. Kamukunji Police Station disobeyed the High Court and kept him and even brought him here. When we arrived here, they revived an old case which the DPP had withdrawn. That particular case, we are willing to handle it. But that does not make us forget the main reason why Mr. Koimburi is in trouble. I want to encourage the honorable member to make a motion on the floor of the House and question the expenditure which went on in African Union campaign so that the country can know and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs can explain and the Office of the President can explain. Because Kenyans need to know under Article 35 of the Constitution all that information so that Kenyans can know how much of their taxes were spent. This case is just a trapped-up case. We know who started it previously before it was withdrawn.
A section of Njuri Ncheke Council of Elders has criticized a night meeting held by Meru County political leaders after the Deputy President, Professor Kithure Kindiki, held a meeting at his residence in Karen. The elders blamed former Meru Governor Kiraito Murungi, all the elected 9 Meru County members of the National Assembly, and some MCAs from Meru County for holding the alleged night meeting. The elders claimed that the meeting meant to counter-attack the development meeting held at the Deputy President's residence during the day. Speaking today at the Njuri Ncheke Shrine in Nchiru, the elders led by Njuri Ncheke Chairman Adriano Aruyaro condemned the meeting, calling it unnecessary and disruptive to the ongoing development discussions.
Kusema hivi, Meru tunataka kuambia rais na deputy wetu, mtoto wetu, Meru iko na shinda. Na ina shinda kwa sababu wakaaji wa Meru wako na shinda. Kuna viongozi wachache ambao wanajitakia makuu, ndio wanaharibu Meru. Tulipiga kura 2022 na rais wetu anajua vizuri. Hata kuna viongozi wa Njuri Ncheke walimwambia atakuja Meru.
Tukiwa pale ndani hakukuwa na malalamiko, sababu kama kuna mtu alikuwa anataka kulalamika angelalamika pale kwa Deputy President mwenyewe, sababu alikuwa mbitana. Lakini baada ya kila kitu ati inasemekana kuna mkutano mwingine miweka.
The Ministry of Interior, in collaboration with the National Authority for the Campaign Against Alcohol and Drug Abuse, NACADA, earlier today launched the National Substance Use Prevention Week in a bid to celebrate the majority who do not use alcohol or other drugs and those in recovery. According to a report by the Anti-Drugs Agency NACADA, there is a rise in the number of students abusing drugs and psychotropic substances. with a report revealing that at least 1 in every 12 university students is in dire need of rehabilitation amid revelations that they are battling addiction.
But 53% have either used or tried. That doesn't mean that they are in addiction. That only means that they have actually tested or used one drug or the other one. And again, that's not very good news for us as Kenyans. We were hoping that we would have that number probably reversed or more. And so this prevention week is very, very critical in that sense, because we want to create awareness and challenge our society to say no to drugs. The early you are able to get out of it. If you haven't used, please don't use. But if you have used one drug or the other one, the earlier you come out, the better.
Ford Kenya supporters from Busia County have staged demonstrations along Kisumu-Busia Highway to protest over impeachment threats targeting National Assembly Speaker Moses Wetangula. The leaders, led by Rispa Mora, Pauline Nagila, Zainabu Hamisi, have vowed to show solidarity with Wetangula at all cost. The supporters have warned the opposition to stop popping nose in the affairs of the current leadership.
Tumekuja kwa majonzi, tukilia kwa uchungu, tukiona baba wetu wanasumbuliwa. Ningependa kuuliza koti zetu, go back to the numbers that were given to you. Muangalie ile hesabu vizuri ya Kenya Kwanza na wale wengine. Hizo numbers ndio muliinterpret, kulikuwa na makosa kubwa sana.
Tunaomba kwamba hizi njama ambazo zinapangwa dhidi yake ya kumtoa katika kiti chake cha uongozi, kwa sababu anapokuwa pale katika
Let's get sporty. The Magical Kenya Open is currently going on at the Par 71 Muthaiga Golf Club, and the tournament has brought together over 150 golfers in a blend of professional and amateur talent. Dutch Darius van Driel is looking up to defend the 56th edition of the Magical Kenya Open Golf Championship. The Dutchman is also seeking to make history as the second player to have ever won the prestigious trophy twice and back-to-back after a lofty feat achieved by Englishman Maurice Bembridge 56 years ago. Bembridge won the cup back-to-back in the 1968 and 1969 seasons before returning to Kenya to lift the trophy a decade later in 1979.
This is game number 30 on the tee from Spain, Jorge Campillo.
Campillo won this title here at Muthaiga a couple of years back. Played beautifully down the stretch as well. He is, in fact, the bookmakers' favourite to win again here at Muthaiga. Just an iron for him off this first tee. He knows his way around here, Tony.
He sure does. And a bit like Guido Migliozzi, accuracy is one of his great strengths. As I say that, he pulls it left, don't go in the rough. If you're going to find the left rough, no, that's fine. He looks a little bit disappointed with that.
Real Madrid secured their spot in the UEFA Champions League. And on that sporty note is where we wind up News Now for today. My name is George Maringa. Thanking you so much for your splendid company. As always, stay safe and be kind to one another. I'll see you next time.